Welcome, ladles and jelly spoons, to a special edition of Friday 5-Minute Facts. Today we're delving into the chaotic world of 2004 video game Malice, a game we picked up recently because friend at channel Pixel Paul
I'll show you some more games.
made a post about it.
It was some time ago though.
Aye, but we saw it in our local entertainment exchange and it reminded us of our lad Pixel Paul, and we thought we'd best pick it up and make a video about it. So, 2004 was Malice.
Sounds like the mood of my cat when I forget to feed him. Speaking of cats, did you know that one of the trailers for Malice shows the player could control a cat, but in the actual game not a single whisker of the feline can be found? What a catastrophe. False advertising at its finest, I think you'll agree. No wonder my cat looks at me with such disdain.
Now then, let's talk about the development of Malice, the game where it works from 1997 up to 2003. It were initially set as a PlayStation 1 release, but Argonaut decided to rework it for the new Xbox platform. They created the Shadowcaster engine and revamped the original PlayStation 1 levels. Microsoft were initially impressed, but they soon walked away, deeming the schedule too cerebral, which is corporate speak for unworkable.
When Mrs. Keith tells me she's feeling, cerebral, I tell her to have a good lie down and a cup of tea. It'll sort you right out. Maybe Argonaut should have said that to these Microsoft chappies.
Vivendi picked up the game next, thinking that Gwen Stefani as a voice talent would be a great pulp-fit game, but sadly a year later they walked away as well, leaving the Malice team as just a small exclusive team with the original director Herman Serrano to salvage what they could. The end result was an incoherent game released by a small vendor to a lukewarm reception.
I should think you'll find some soon.
But here's a fun tidbit for you. The game was supposed to have music by the punk band No Doubt, with Gwen Stefani voicing Malice. Vocal work was actually recorded but ultimately never used. There was even a morphing clockwork hammer and several enemies that were cut.
Yeah, morphing clockwork hammer, you say? Oh, sounds like something the old barman at the Dog and Duck might be after, to get us out of a Friday night.
Look, I just want to say, Roger, again, I'm really sorry. I had no idea that it was actually your cat. Anyway, back to Malice. The game were originally published by Vivendi under the Sierra label, but when news about the game stopped in 2002, it reappeared in 2004 with Mud Duck Productions in the US and Evolve Games in Europe.
Mud Duck and Evolved Games? Sounds like the cocktail list at the Dog and Duck.
Yeah, well, you'll get your coat, lad, and I'll get 'em in. Pint of Mud Duck would hit the spot right about now.
Use jump and the glide magic to help collect any heart pots before you use the leaf lift.
What was that?
Malice is a fascinating relic from the past. Despite its troubled development, it's a game that represents the wild ambitions of its creators and the harsh realities of game development. If you love retro gaming, Malice is definitely worth a look for its sheer historic value. Well, ladles and jelly spoons, that was some quick and fun facts about the 2004 video game Malice. If you've enjoyed our trip down memory lane, don't forget to like the video if you did. If you're still watching, there's a good chance you have. Share this video with your retro gaming chums and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It's free after all, and you can always just unsubscribe later.
Leave us a comment if you've played Malice and tell us what you thought, Cheers now, and remember, always keep your tea hot and your games retro.